to identify your target. Then kill them.
What's up, people? Lucky, welcome back. We're gonna talk about positive changes to Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer. This is a deathmatch on Havana. Got a top 100 player in the lobby, and it's a fairly interesting game. I want to focus on some positivity, a little unicorns and rainbows and all that good shit. I know there's a lot of negative sentiment about Assassin's Creed multiplayer and Black Flag in the community, and I will certainly address some of my thoughts in that regard at some point. But you know, I just want to start out and keep it positive and keep it real. There's some good stuff in Black Flag multiplayer, and I just kind of wanted to go over that. I got 8 reasons here, 8 changes that I feel were good changes. Number 1, they reworked Variety. Variety desperately needed to be overhauled by AC3. Extreme Variety had become way too easy. Now you need 4 of 6 bonus types, hidden, bench, acro, focus, and chain. I personally think this is a very good change. It's definitely headed in the right direction. Perhaps bench and grab are a little bit too situational. I mean, I personally probably would have used lure and stun and made it more of like a 6 of 6, or given you like a 150 for 4 of 6 and then like another 300 for 6 of 6. But still, this is a big step in the right direction. Variety desperately needed to be overhauled, and so I personally think that is a really good change. And I think I get Variety in this match, starting with this nice little bench kill right there. So 2, scoring much more balanced. Scoring definitely makes a stealth approach or strategy much more viable. Lure, and then I fall for this decoy. He falls for mine. I get excited. I fall for that one. Joke's on me, and I don't even know how I got. I swear I thought I was poisoned, but alas, I live to fight another day. So yes, scoring is so much more balanced. AC3 heavily favored quantity, and definitely a stealth approach was not viable in AC3. They've made it viable with the changes with the multipliers and other tweaks to scoring in AC Black Flag, and I think that this is a big change that I'm extremely excited about. 3, and I know this is going to be a little bit controversial, but the lock system, but in AC3 and arguably in Revelations, but particularly AC3, the lock assist or soft lock was crazy out of this world. You could run full speed at a blend group, mash kill, and soft lock would pretty much automatically pick out the player out of the blend group, which totally defeated Morph and Blender and any other kind of blending that you might do. And so they changed the lock system, and I know it's been hard for a lot of people to adapt to, although I think that we have adapted to it, but it's a change that we needed to adapt. People needed to adapt to that change. That change was desperately needed, and so I personally think that it's much better now. I know some exploits still exist, and occasionally you'll run into players who use that, especially, you know, some higher levels, some veterans and stuff who use that. But for the most part, you can use Morph and Blender in a blend group and have it work. And I feel like the lock system it is definitely much better than it was. Jump assist. There's an option now in the options menu to turn jump assist off. If you don't know, jump assist is what happens if you were, and this happened particularly in AC3, although I think it was introduced in ACR, although it wasn't necessarily so bad. But if you're on a building and you wanted to jump to an acro position and then kill a locked player, instead of jumping to the acro position, you would jump straight towards the locked player. Because of jump assist, it would send you towards your lock, thinking that they're helping players, quote unquote, helping players. But now you can turn it off. It's not nearly as good. Platforming and pre-running is still not nearly as good as it was in Brotherhood, but still it's much better. You could turn this off, so throw the dog bone there. I'm putting this on my list of positive changes. Smoke bomb. I know some of you miss your smoke bomb. You guys, you love your smoke bomb. I know you miss it, but I think smoke bomb is exactly where it needs to be. I think that if, you know, there was still hard stun abilities in the game, I think that we would be in good shape. I don't think that it would be a problem. So personally, I think Smoke Bomb is better than it's ever been, even better than Brotherhood. It's exactly where it needs to be. If we had some hard stun, if we had a mute, if we had charge, if we had something else we could stun with, everybody would be happy with Smoke. Number 6, score streaks. Score streaks, I really like the way that the counter favors stealth, favors silent incognito kills, but at the same time your stuns and discreets still count. I think this is a nice compromise. I really like this change, and for the most part some of the stuff's been nerfed a little bit, and particularly Animus Hack, which with kill buffer and AC3, it was so OP in AC3, and you could not play deathmatch without some, and maybe I'll offend some of you guys who like Animus Hack, but you could not play AC3 without somebody throwing on kill buffer and running around and just frankly just rush killing people until they got their streak, and using what is pretty much totally toolish freaking score streak in my mind. But so I just felt like deathmatch became really unfun because you couldn't get away from it in any lobby. So I'm happy to see the score streak changes. I feel like Hack could probably still be nerfed a little bit more because I'm still running into it more frequently than I would like, when it really should be more of a really rare thing, you know, like a nuclear in Call of Duty. But on the whole, still very good changes there. Number 7, customization is freaking awesome. This is the best customization. It is fantastic. There's so many costumes and there's such good variety. I mean, I really think that there's something in there for every character. Like for each character, I think there's like 2 or 3 options that I actually like, where typically in some of the previous installments there's pretty much only been like 1 for each character, and sometimes not even that. But here in every character there's just such a wide variety, and I think that there's something for everybody. I think they did a fantastic job with customization. I'm sure maybe it could get better. I mean, I don't know how they will, but they did an awesome job there. I'm totally happy. Customization is a really low priority for me, but I gotta give them props. And then number 8, I think character and map designs for Black Flag are really pretty solid. I mean, I love the characters in Black Flag. I think it's one of the best collections we've ever had. Overall, I think the maps are pretty well done. They're the right size. They're not too big for some modes. I honestly, I think they really did an outstanding job. I mean, I would have liked to see some of the deathmatch areas to make it possible so you could get variety in all of them. There's a few deathmatch areas where I think variety is not even possible. But at the same time, I think they did really good job. Yes. Nice hidden kill there. Take the lead. We got like 34 seconds here, and I think in the last minute I rack up kill and a chain, hit my variety. So those are my 8 reasons: rework variety, scoring more balance, better lock system, jump assist off, smoke bomb is nerfed, score streaks are well done and balanced and make sense. Customization is superb, and character map designs are pretty solid. And those are 8 good reasons. Variety. Those are 8 good reasons right there why Black Flag improved. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Lucky. Share your thoughts. Peace.